Please continue.
So Namda products in Pakistan are, there are many few products which craftsmen are making nowadays. This old lady is making mats. She's by needle felting. We can also create different patterns on through needle felting. We can also create patterns on fabrics as well. That's what the craftsmen, we call it coating, a waistcoat made of namda, and after that craftsmen do the simple embroideries, craft women's, and this is an traditional cloak of Hunza region, and they are using these cloaks in festivals. So we also try to revive it, and we also try to add cuts in these products. But the main problem is that after a few years it decays, and we have to put it in a very we have to put it in a fabric, cotton fabric, we call it malmal. So we after folding it, so if we want to keep it, we have to keep it in a fabric. This is a rug. The indigenous people do embroideries on it. So these are the carpets. You can see the embroideries are they are doing embroideries on it. So these are the sheep breed we have in Pakistan. Yeah, these are the sheep breeds we use for namda making. Big sheep, Cholistani sheep, Damani sheep, Koka sheep, Waziri sheep, Lohi sheep. In Punjab, mostly we get this Lohi sheep, so we use this for making. I'm going to show my products which I made from Lohi sheep because it's accessible and it's more. So this is the process of making. We get this raw sheep hair after cutting it from the skin, off the skin, and after that we wash it with the detergent. This is a normal process which we do by hand in our institutes. So, but if we take it in the industries, they have many proper machines and many other processes, but by hand we do like this. So we are washing it, then after washing it and after removing its impurities and many other things, then we bleach it, and after that we dye it with the chemical dyes, chemical wool dyes. And after dyeing it, we dry it in the sunlight, and after drying it, we card it. Carding is like we separate the fiber and make volume out of it, and we try to reduce the lumps and remove the lumps from it. And after that, we use these we call it chick. So on chicks we make matting. We do the matting process. So this is how this girl is making her mat, and she's making a tapestry for her like as her assignment. So yeah, some of my work. After making these mats, I'm doing my I used to do embellishments on it. So these are my old things which I have my belongings. So I'm stitching I'm embellishing these things on my one of my piece. This is one of my piece. It's a sunset scene. This, and this is another flora thing which you can see in this mat. This is another mat. After rolling it, this is a wet felt mat, it seems like this before drying. It's a wet felt mat after rolling it. So this is the final form, and after drying, it becomes more like volume. It gains more volume. This is a wet felting process in which, without stitching, I made an eye because I made an eye with these mats by only doing wet felting through water and by sculpting it with my hands, with the help of my hands. This is another namda, which you can see markhor, which it's a Capra falconin, which we call markhor in our country. It's a national animal of Pakistan as well. You can see K2, and I used Himalayan range, and these are the traditional patterns of Chitral on it. So I made this tapestry from namda in namda technique. This is another technique of namda in which I made many flat mats of namdas, and after that I cut it out and I did applique. This is not complete. I just wanted to show that how we make applique namda, and after putting all these together, I roll it. I applied fabric. I put cotton fabric on it, and then I applied water and detergent, and then I rolled it. And after rolling it, it all fused together by rubbing. So that is the process. And if you find something that it's not still fine, and if you find that after rolling it that it's not made, then you can roll it again and again and again. It's a very hard process. And I'm sure I'm making muscles due to this by making this hard process. So markhor, this is needle felting. This is needle felting in a plain mat. I made markhor, and I made traditional Chitrali patterns on this mat by needle felting, and this is markhor. And needle felting is a very nice technique which I always like to use because I can create many tapestries. I have many other pieces as well, but I have very limited like slides, so I'm not able to put all my work on it. So work done by some of the work done by my students. These are this is a flora, flowers in this technique on namda. This is a plain matting process. This is also a plain matting process. So she's making namda with the sheep's wool. And this is also a plain matting process made elephants. She's making a background for her needle felting namda workshops. So this is my student happy that she made her piece. She created a sunset scene. And this is another student's work from the workshop. She wanted to create a Zen effect in this with this matting process. So she wanted to create a space where we can sit and meditate ourselves. So this is another piece of my student where the shepherd is taking the cattle, and these are the cattle made up of these are the sheeps made of sheep's. These are the sheeps made up of wet felting, and this is a pure matting process. And this is a tapestry. So future prospects, adding innovation in constructing pieces for apparel and interior, which namda techniques we can design. Through namda techniques, we can design exclusive handmade products for art and craft lovers. As according to my findings, the namda craft have potential market value. We only require conservation and preservation process to add durability to the products. Moreover, the conservation of namda by innovation might provide new avenues to the textile industry, and it might as well add to the economy of the countries. So this is my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Maliha, for the beautiful presentation. Well, we don't have Dr. Amreshwar with us. Javed sir, would you like to say anything about Madiha's presentation? Well,
I think she is doing very experimental work in our department, and definitely National College of Arts is the one of the oldest and famous institute. Rather now it's university. Yeah. So, but we do not expect something non-creative coming out of this institution. So especially I say her work is a very creative, and they are changing the traditional way of prints on Namda to the contemporary arts, you see. So they're doing a good work because this will help the people in the areas where this Namda is produces, to see them new ideas to improve their product, and maybe it's with this action, with this development of product, they can find an export market for Namda, to see, more than at present they have. So this is how they are doing a very good work, and they are helping a lot the craftsmen and the society to have that. So I just appreciate, and I just say that she must keep it up and do come with some more good suggestions for the arts and crafts departments of Pakistan. So thank you very much. It was excellent. And then there must be a question answer definitely. So due to this disturbance which we have today, it's the first time we are experiencing that. Because it is, I tell you, it is because the accounts department of Zoom, they have deducted the payment, but they have not communicated to the official staff. They are on, in fact, on weekend. You say it's a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So they couldn't, we are doing something, but you keep on doing a 40-minute free. So we hopefully tonight it will be resolved, and then the tomorrow session we will be having a smooth thing going on.
All right.
So I'm thankful to the participants and speakers. They bear with us and made it successful. It's a really a successful show now. Right. And all, you know, this in whole this group, I just thought that this session is a more learned people we have on that session 3. So definitely, Ahmad Swar Gala is one of the finest from South Asia, right? So I say South Asia, whether he says he is Australian, he has an Australian passport, but then still he looks from us, you see. So we cannot accept that as Australian passport is valid for us or not. But definitely he can say accept him as a South Asian, and particularly well university and several things he is doing in the village where he belongs to. So, but he has been on a very good positions, you see, and such a learned person that who has been on advisory councils and who has been on a UNESCO chair and who has been, you see, a vice president of ICOM and that. So the vast experience he has. So we must learn from him and frequently time to you. You say you to you just but it was nice because when he comments on a presentation, so it's meaning was, you see. So I'm particularly so much time with us, and he definitely put a crown on this session, you see. So definitely the John Carlos and Mr. Hug, Dr. Hug, they both have a very good presentation, but definitely there's a little bit a language problem which make them so frank presenter as we were accepting, we were expecting from them. So but they are also so much senior person that we appreciate, you see, particularly John Carlos, you see. So now it's Nandini is the senior most person, retired from several good posts from, she was head of a national museum, Delhi, and then she was in university professors in universities of India. And she has a so vast experience of research, particularly. So I don't have words to comment on his presentation. So Dr. Gala already said something on that. So that is enough, I think. So thankful to Laima Patsi. She is also she has given an excellent presentation, and I definitely she is now associated somewhere with the that was a heritage for. So that's a very good. I'm also thankful to this. As Dr. Assam, because he keep on presenting him. He was all the time present in this participant. So see, so they are the people those want to do something, you see, in this world, you see, but for all humanities, not for the Arab, not for the Asia, not for the South Asia, or not for Australia, not for Arab countries. They want to do something for whole humanity, you see, whole humanity. So they are a go people, you see. So it's we are very lucky to associated with these kind of persons, you see. So then comes Jahangir. Jahangir is an ex-chairman of ICOM Bangladesh. You see, so a lot of experience and a lot of things. He can communicate to us, say, from Dhaka. So with that, he has communicated, and that is registered on us because it's Bangladesh has a very good heritage and very old heritage because it's his history is very old because when West Bengal in India and East Bengal in Bangladesh, you see, they both are very rich in history. They have a lot of monuments, good monuments, and good collections with them. So I'm thankful to Jahangir. He spared so much time and given us some excellent presentation. So I think I have covered almost all the speakers, and only Meena is left with me. So I'm thankful to Meena who bared with me this today setback. So but definitely, if you have if you have the true love with the activities, then you are successful no matter what happened in between. You see, so this today our session, completing of session is like that, and you did a lot. Meena, you always do that.
No worries, Javed sir. It is okay. Thank you very much.
Indeed, and thank you very much for all the speakers and all the participants.
Right.
And if then wind up.
All right. Thank you very much, Javed sir. Actually, I would like to pass on a message to. I would like to pass on. Thank you, Javed sir. I would like to pass on a message to Miss Madiha from Shivani. So she says that very beautiful presentation by Madiha ma'am about Nanda art, lovely embroidery and great uses of colors and amazing textile designs. It's rarity and magnificent to see It's rarity and magnificent to see. Madiha keeps the art alive along with people who are few in numbers and keeping this fading art alive. Yes, so that was the message. Thank you very much, Shivani, for the message. Yeah, I hope it encourages you, Miss Madiha. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Madhya. Hi. It's a very beautiful presentation. I see, yes, the artwork, amazing textile work and embroidery work. Really, it's beautiful art you show in your map. It's a great. It's a very great thing. So I really I have appreciated you, and please live along with this art, and your presentation is really very beautiful and amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really feeling overwhelmed, and I love the presentation by Shivani ma'am, and I really learned a lot about that crafts of India. I never heard about it, so I just want to explore more about that. And thank you so much for your appreciation. Maybe I'm not explaining it well, but I'm trying to just do something for the community and just trying to do something to revive the craft and to make it more sustainable, because the sheep hair is wasting and people are just cutting and wasting it. The shepherds just cut those hairs and then they just waste it. It's a protein fiber, so we can always make many things out of it. In my house, I have many made of it, and I preserved from many years, and nothing happened to it. So I just want to promote it, and I have a long way to go. So I'm just trying.
Yeah. No worries. Yes. No worries.
And I wish I learned to you of this Namda art. And because I am very interested to read about the tangible and intangible heritage, and so that your presentation and your work, your research is very beautiful.
All right.
Very amazing.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. It's overwhelming. I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, both of you. Before we close the program, seems like we don't have any questions. So Since Dr. Isam is here with us, Dr. Isam, if you would like to share any thoughts of yours, please, you are welcome.
Yes, hi everyone. This is Dr. Isam Al-Najdi. I am the founder of Together for Heritage and former director of ICOM UAE, and also the co-president of Tolerance Move, and the founder of the international initiative in SDG for Culture Heritage. Actually, I enjoyed much. I really don't worry if it was cut, then we reconnect again. It's nothing comparing of what any other challenges we are facing in protecting our heritage. Mm-hmm. We used to sleep in the tent in the archaeological sites. We used to travel very difficult travels to reach other heritage sites. So it's nothing connecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. It's something normal, no problem. I'm following and we enjoyed all the presentation. Thanks very much for all the presenters who are here now and our colleagues who already left. And as Mr. Muhammad said, they are very well experienced and well educated people, and they are like samples of presenting our heritage, human heritage, and how we protect our heritage all over the world. I like the idea that we have borders. There is no borders of get in touch together. And actually, I would like to invite all of you, and I would like, of course, Mr. Muhammad, he is one of our ambassadors, and he is one of the member of the board, or the executive board of the SDG in Culture, Heritage, and Museums Initiative. And I invite all of you, and also Mina, you are one of our ambassadors also. So I would like all our colleagues to join this initiative, so we can participate more in more activities to spread the idea of applying the SDG goals. And this initiative actually, in earlier lecture of Dr. Lamia, when she was talking about the SDG, and she definitely mentioned several of these goals. This initiative that we have, it's the only and the first one in the whole world who is concentrating on the whole 17 goals of the SDG that we can apply and do many activities to achieve the 17 goals all together. It's not only the goals who is connected or related to culture heritage or natural heritage or environment. From the first till the end one, from ending the poor and ending the hunger till world peace. So yes, sir, in the day of 5th May, we talked about peace and museums, and it's a chance through our colleagues here that we all together can do something for the world and our heritage. Once we protect our heritage, we protect our roots, and then we definitely preserve our present and promote our future for the next generation. And at the end, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Mina. You've been doing very, very good job. And we all depending on you and as moderator. And one day we will exchange the chair. I will be your moderator, and I would like to hear from you a lecture that we want to learn something from you.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Of course, thanks for Mr. Muhammad Javid's effort. That's all, and wish to see you soon, inshallah.
Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Isam, for your beautiful thoughts. Well, thank you everyone for your attention. And you are actually attending International Virtual Conference on Museums, IVCOM, Group 8 Latin America. Well, on behalf of ICOM Ecuador and ICOM Family Forum, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our session leader, Dr. Juan Carlos Fernandez, and keynote speaker, Professor Amareshwar Gala. presenters Dr. Lamia Ferzi, Dr. Hugo Kelly Forrest, Dr. Jangir Hussain, Dr. Gayatri Mathur, Dr. Nandini Bhattacharya, Ms. Madiha Ahmad Khan, and similarly, my sincere thanks to Aditya Banerjee, Dr. Bhuma Dastandev, Dr. Isam Al Nasdi, Shivani Banerjee, Dr. Muhammad Abbas, Sir Fernando Almarza. And we also had another attendee, Arirang Storytelling. Our attendees, Batusi Botswana, Daniel Kudsin, sorry for the pronunciation, Sahora Kalantari, Amira Mersal, and Imran Sumru. Thank you very much, everybody, for attending the IVCOM, as well as keeping up with us. Thank you so much. Even with all these technical difficulties, we were able to have this successful session. And I would like to I would like to inform you all that we have another session, which is tomorrow with ICOM Mexico. And I hope we can see you all there tomorrow. With this,
yeah. We'll be there. We'll be there.
Right. So with this, I would like to say goodbye to you all, as our time is almost up. And we will be off in a few minutes. Well, wish you all a good day and good evening. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.